Ooh, it's your boy Ryan the Dreamer. Oh my gosh, Ken! Why did he do that? And thank you. For, what? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Welcome to part 2 of The Sims 4 After the Bachelor challenge. Subscribe to me. I'm poor, and thank you for clicking. I guess that's what I was getting ready to say. Kenneth, we've thought so highly of him since the original series started, and he just stole this counter in front of our whole faces. There was no reason for that. I don't want to have him in my household if he's going to continue to thieve everything. Don't you touch this trash can. It's what gets us money. Oh my gosh. Mila? Girl, if you don't resume what is this rack of lamb and stop congregating with the people, we don't know you. So hello. I'm sorry. Ken really just threw me off there. He usually throws me off, but not from thievery. Anyway. So hi, we're here. We gathered the rest of the cast together for a little dinner party. It was a bit of a scheme between betwixt Paolo, I should say, and Claire, because betwixt is the superior word. And they wanted to get Violet around Holden again. So hopefully she would feel better and Holden would know how to deal with that entire situation. I don't know. But this is the first time the cast has been together and it's over a dinner. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I hire a caterer if... Oh my gosh. The counter he stole had the tofurkey that we created specifically for this dinner. I think that Ken is in cahoots with Mila. And he wanted Mila to shine. Our tofurkey is gone. Claire put everything she had into that fake food. It's fine. It's completely fine. So, yeah, we have Tatiana here, who no one knows. In fact, let me just make sure that they can chat with Tatiana before I do this thing for her. Okay, great. I'm going to do this thing for her. So, Tatiana, she did her little thing. We're not going to ask her for a selfie. She's no one to us. We're going to enthuse about new albums. How about that? Tatiana, she was the first one to get eliminated because we found out that she was an actress. She did not quit her job when she came on the show, and she did what she needed to do. She had like 2-3 episodes she was in, left that, and immediately got booked. She got stuff on the books, and she's now a 2-star celebrity, so she's feeling herself. And Princeton, he's somewhere. I saw him walk out the back door. He hasn't changed. She's still hiding from people. He's still shy, and we're annoyed. Who is this person? Oh, I guess we'll never know. Ken looks disturbed. He looks disturbed. They haven't seen each other since everything happened, so let's just kind of talk about that. This was the runner-up of The Bachelor. Like, this is insane. And there was a whole shower involved. Lest we forget the shower that was involved. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. That's sad. But they seem to be, getting along fine. Ken, he is, what's the word I'm looking for? Loyal. He's dating somebody, so he's not worried so much about Paolo. He's moved on with that part of his life. And let's actually get, girl into this situation. We're going to ask Claire, ask him. Let's see here. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me. I read slow sometimes. Okay. And we're going to talk up another sim. So Claire talked to her brother Harley about Ken because she thinks that they would be kind of cool together. So she's going to have the same discourse with Ken about him. Where did this confetti come from? Who did it? Okay, so we're trying to talk to Ken about our brother Harley because Claire thinks that Ken and Harley would be kind of cute together. And Kid said, wow, I'd love to get to know him. So now we're going to do this one here. We're going to ask if he's single. Maybe I should have done that first. It's completely fine. We're going to have Claire ask this question of Ken, and he says, I'm seeing someone. She's like, what? Well, I only told you about my brother because I wanted you to be a thing. And Ken's like, I'm in a relationship. I'm not dead. I can still meet new people, Claire. Calm the frick down. If anything, we could just be friends. Like, Princeton, I've missed Princeton. He's not really saying much to someone, but he impressed Tatiana. They probably bonded on being forgettable. Let's be honest about that. And Holden's nowhere to be found. Violet is so sad. It really hurts me how sad Violet is. She's depressed. She's depressed. I'm never hiring another chef to come in and make things ever again. She just put this Monte Cristo. They have Monte Cristo in this game? When did Monte Cristo come? I love Monte Cristo. She just put this Monte Cristo palette on our dining table and didn't do a blame thing about it. I just feel like Ken is the one that knows the tea. Ken is the one that knows the freaking tea. So we're going to talk to Ken, just ask him about his day again. And we're just going to be like, listen, do you know where Holden is? Because we invited him to come, he did not show up. And Ken's like, well, actually, I did chat with Holden for a little bit. He wanted to come, he really did, but he just didn't really feel comfortable with how he left you and Claire and everything. He thought that would just be like a kind of an awkward situation. And these gloves, he's ready to steal. He's ready to steal again. Ken, I can't trust the thing this man's gonna do. I can't. Paolo would like to be friends with Holden again. He would like to get that back up. But he's afraid that Holden and Claire is going to butt heads, which is childish because they're all adults. But, it is what it is. And the truth is simply the truth, unfortunately. So that's sad. Something that happened off camera, actually. Emily, the devil herself, appeared on our doorstep earlier today. She stopped by for whatever reason. I don't quite know what the purpose was, but she didn't want us to tell anyone that she came. So Claire's sitting beside Ken, knowing that his sister is alive and that is, she's worried about him and she just wanted to check up on him. But, Ken said he hasn't spoken to Emily since the show, so she doesn't want to really start anything. But she's sitting on a secret, and she's going to blab to somebody. She's going to tell someone what's going on. Violet left the party. She went to fall asleep in a hot tub, and honestly, we're going to let her stay here. This is depression behavior, and she's earned the right. But everyone's tuckering out, so I guess that's the end of this. The party's about to end. We're just going to have everyone go to bed. We'll have Claire clean up everything tomorrow. Don't backfloat. And what? Is this a pool? Oh, this is a pool. I thought it was just like a lake or whatever. We'll have Claire and Paolo clean up the house tomorrow. It's fine. Violet, she might be able to help. As long as Violet gets out of the bed, that's what we're concerned about. And if she gets into a bed to begin with, as long as she wakes up and decides to step out of this hot tub, that's when we know that she chooses life. Look at her belly. I'm so freaking weak. Claire's living her best life. She's living her best pregnant life, and we love to see it. Well, I'm gonna just send everyone to bed, and then we're gonna pick up from tomorrow. I feel like I did a lot of talking. What else is new? So it's the morning time. Paolo's taking himself a shower. He's all nice and put together. Claire just looks like a whole mess. They wake up, they're like, listen, I do not want to leave this room because Violet is going to be here sulking about, being a complete wet blanket. Love the girl, but this is supposed to be a very exciting time for us. We're having a baby, we just got married, have a wonderful house, we're like finding our ways in life, and it's hard to be happy when she's so dang sad. Let's look at Paolo's face. He looks so interested in what's happening. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's like, well, we threw the party yesterday to get Holden over so they could finally see each other and connect. Well, Ken tells me that Holden didn't come over because of the whole thing between you and him. And Claire feels bad about this because she of course knows that Paolo wants to be friends with Holden, and now she feels like this thing between her and Holden is coming against Violet as well. So that's two people that are being inconvenienced by this beef that's between her and Holden that has not yet been ironed out. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I clicked on, but I'm so sorry. Let's get these walls out the way. Why is that a thing? Why is that there? So now Claire feels like it rests on her shoulders to make everyone's world and life a little bit better. So she's going to do what she has to do. She's going to meet up with Holden today and just talk about some things. Try to go over some things. Try to clear the air betwixt them so things will get better for everyone else in her life. So we'll pick up when that happens. So we're here with Holden, and Claire is reminding us once again that she's pregnant, girl. We see it. Who is this old woman? Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about Orchid Go-Go, but freaking every time I come here, all these old people try to join my conversations. I don't want them here. I do not want to discuss things with an old. I don't, and she's not leaving. Oh my goodness, I'm really just about, I'm about to lose it. I'm about to go crazy. Leave us alone. Where can we go? Is she? I thought she followed us over here. Ooh, goodness, I thought she followed us over here. I was about to end her life. Holden, please, have a seat. This is stressful. This is absolutely stressful already. Boy, if you don't... I can't. I cannot deal. Come out the back, then. It's like any proximity with a celebrity. The Sims, they flock. And they don't do anything else. Well, now let's ask about his daggone day. Thank you for meeting me behind this club. No one can see that we're seeing each other being friendly. Oh my gosh. So she's cutting right to it. She's like, listen, I feel like whatever is in between us has just gone a little bit too far because you did not show up to the party that Paolo and I threw yesterday, and Ken told me that it was because of this thing that is between you and me, and I think that that is just, it's unnecessary because Paolo is more important than that. He simply is. Like, he really wants to have a friendship with you, and he is afraid to do that because he thinks it's gonna put me in an awkward position. He doesn't want you to be uncomfortable. And I just think that if we cared about Paolo, then we should just simply be adults about this, right? And Holden's starting to walk away because he really doesn't want to hear. He doesn't really want to hear this. Like, he's not interested in this. But Claire makes the point. Claire makes the point because Claire's Claire. And she's like, this is, I mean, it's senseless. So we're gonna have a deep conversation with Holden now because we can. He is a little bit receptive. Our relationship is getting better. And we're like, listen, Violet, she's putting on a brave face, but sis is a clown. She is going through a tough moment right now. She's like, I don't really want to get into detail about everything that she's going through right now. Like, I want her to be able to say that to you, but I think the both of you are just a little bit nervous to meet and talk again, and I think that this is important. I don't know how to handle the girl. You know her a lot better than I do, and she needs somebody right now. She really does. She's living with Paolo and I. She's sad 24/7, sulking around the house. We have a little cat. Obviously, you see that we're having a little baby. We have a new house. Like, all these things are supposed to be exciting. She's just being a wet blanket. Love the girl, but something needs to be done. She has no motivation to do anything. I just feel like she needs to talk to someone, and she knows you, so that needs to happen. It needs to happen. And Holden's hearing all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, you're right, because honestly, I do miss Paolo as well, and I hate that things ended the way that they did, to be honest. And I miss Violet too. Like, I've lost two people that I cared about because of this one situation. I think that's dumb, and I feel like if we can get along, then that will help everybody else. That'll help us get back things that we want out of the people that we love. So, I'm down. Whatever you need, I'm down. If you want me to come over to the house, whatever, if you want to meet out somewhere, go. Let's just figure it out. And Claire's like, thank you. Thank you for this. Actually, Claire's like, you know what? There's no time like the present, Holden. Why don't you just stop by the house now? I'm absolutely weak. So Holden comes in, doesn't even hasn't seen Violet since the show, and the way he introduces himself is just plopping down on the seat with a piece of black and white cake. And Claire's coming with some daggone pancakes. Give them some privacy. We'll have them sit outside. Violet is shook. She's like, what's going on? Why is he in his house? What's really going on here? What's the situation? We're gonna have them sit out here in the back. You see, she's sulked out here. The girl is absolutely sad. Whew. So it's like, well, I guess it's time that we had to talk. And I think that's where I'm going to end this part right here. They look just so thrilled to be right here right now. Thank you for watching this part. If you enjoyed it, leave a like or a comment or subscribe. I think they are cheesing. They're like, we're doing it. Our plan worked after all. We thought that we were failures, but look at us. Violet's about to get her life together. She's about to get the frick out of this house, and we're about to have our privacy back. Like, this is everything we fought for. All right, so I'm gonna let them talk. I'm gonna let them chat, and then we'll figure out what happens in the next part when we get there. Okay, so I want you guys in the meantime to go and be great. Last thing before I forget to mention, so if I can go back and find it, give me 3 seconds. I just need 3. Oh, no, you're not, because they came through as text. So basically, Ken and Harley both met each other and both think that each other's pretty cool. So is Claire low-key Cupid? I don't know. We'll see. All right. And on that note, I want you all to go and be great. Okay? All right. Peace.